After cementing his place in the Bucks starting lineup during the 2016-17 playoffs, Thon Maker came into his second season looking to solidify that spot in the rotation. He started the first 7 games of the season, but found the going tough as teams began to target the Aussie on defense. Maker returned to the bench in favor of veteran John Henson, who would hang on to the job for the remainder of the season. It was a tough learning curve for Maker, who saw his minutes fluctuate throughout his sophomore campaign, finding himself out of the rotation towards the back end of the season after struggling with a groin injury. Whilst his defense showed signs of improvement, Maker's three-point shooting dipped from 37.8% to 29.8%. He was still a threat from deep, but struggled to find consistency through the regular season amid what was a rollercoaster year for the Bucks. But when it mattered most, Maker made his impact in the postseason. Maker provided a new element to the Bucks' struggling defense, using his length and athleticism to force mismatches and give his team a jolt of energy in their first-round series against the Boston Celtics. After playing 1 minute in the first 2 games of the series, Maker erupted in Game 3 with a defensive performance that sent the internet into meltdown. Best playoff performance. Down 2-0 to the Celtics in the first round, Maker was called on by then Bucks coach Joe Prunty to give his team some rim protection after Henson battled a back injury, and the Aussie took his chance, swatting 5 blocks in the first half alone. Maker finished the game with a playoff career-high 14 points, 3.5 FG, 3.43 PT, 5.7 FT, and 5 rebounds to go with 5 blocks in just 24 minutes on court. He went on to back things up in Game 4, blocking another 5 shots as Milwaukee went on to square the series at 2-2, thanks largely to Maker's impact. Maker became the first player in 25 years to have 5 blocks off the bench in consecutive playoff games. Best regular season game. After struggling in the Bucks' first 3 games against the Cleveland Cavaliers, Maker produced his best game of the season in their 4th meeting on the road in March. Maker piled on 12 points in 23 minutes off the bench to go with 3 steals, but it was the way he found his offense that impressed most. Maker ran the floor to finish lobs, established himself inside early, and didn't hesitate to get a shot off. It's this type of early offense Maker needs to produce to become a real threat. Once he gets going inside, the three-point shot will open up. Play of the season. Thon Maker has made a name for himself as a shot-blocking machine, so it's only fair his best play of the season be one of his many rejections. Maker has enough to choose from, but this swat on Celtics rookie Jason Tatum in Game 3 of the first round takes the cake. We saw Tatum blow by defenders to finish at the rim with ease all season long, and this emphatic swat which sent the ball into the stands sums up Maker's performance in Game 3.